You know, X has lipukad, eh? Aki Gen Z, yani you guys feel nothing. Mume print na mume sambaza namba ya president na mawaziri, munawasalimia yangai. Cabinet ministers are not breathing. They've had to do U-turns, total U-turns. Kimani Ichung'wah. You cannot believe you had to say something totally different the next day. And Gen Z feel nothing. A lot of people, especially the older generation, are wondering, where is this thing coming from? This is when they are discovering people called Khalif Cairo. Do you know Khalif Cairo?
Khalif Cairo, mi hata nimeona hapa hivi akiongea. Na anaongea na mother tongue pia.
Yes. This is when people are knowing there are people called Khalif Cairo around.
Ma Gen Z.
Na mumesalimia public servants vizuri. Mpaka mukasalimia Museveni.
Wajua mmechocha mpaka mmechocha Tanzania na walikuwa amekaa tu wamenyamaza. Hata sisi twagoma.
Muliambia Museveni hiyo currency yenyu haina value baby. Yangai.
We.
We sneezed, Tanzania's gotten a cold. Now their young people are up in arms. Nani mwingine tunasalimia hii wiki? Yangai. And if you're from an older generation, how does it feel being led by the youth?
Hata ni youth ama ni watoto wadogo sana hapa. Gen Z si ndio hii? Gen Z ni wagani hawa? These are our children.
Yes.
They are showing us the way.
Yesterday, you occupied churches. I was watching Holy Family Basilica. It was incredible. Scenes like this we've not seen.
Hai imechemuka.
I need you to give me a call on 0711046105. Tafadhali hit me up on X at Classic 105 Kenya or at It's Mine Kegani. Hashtag is Mine Kengangi. So where are we headed?
The issue ni ku reject bill totally ama ni kukaa kuongea.
I think it's even deeper than the bill now.
Huh?
I think it's even deeper than the bill now. This is frustration and anger on a whole new level.
Because unajua tax lazima lipo tax duniani. Hata iliandikwa lipa Kaisari, patia Kaisari ile yake. That is there from the word go.
Give Caesar what belongs to Caesar.
Yes, iko hapa mpaka kwa Biblia. So what's the issue? What's the real issue? Because at some point watu lazima waongee.
Gen Z, talk to Mwalimu because he can't get it.
At some point,
me, I get you. I absolutely get you, and not only do I get you, I feel you.
Yes, I need to understand because where's the tax?
You're those people we are rejecting you.
Sasa si ndio nasema you educate me as an old as an old man.
We have rejected you.
No, sawa. As a retired teacher, tell me, unajua lazima ilipo tax. There is no government inaendelea bila kulipa tax. Sasa lakini what is the real issue?
We are rejecting you. Akiuelewi. 0711046105. How big is this thing?
You pressure hapa. Sasa hii pressure imekuwa mingi sana.
0711046105 is my number. Gen Z,
what should be done?
We are talking about the moment we are in the middle of. I told you I like the noises the president made this weekend. Do we understand how big this thing is?
Hata Pastor Nick wa Nairobi Chapel. Yenyewe, you know, Jesus doesn't like lukewarm people.
Even Pastor M.
You take a stand. And Pastor T. Yes, you stand and say, yao. Unajua sisi wazee ndio tunakaa vibaya. Huh? What is this emergency? What is pushing them?
He is someone who works for an MP. saying my boss alianikwa, his phone has been blowing with messages and calls. There's something Gen Z are doing now called kusalimiana. Na wanasalimiana. Wanaingia inbox yako na WhatsApp.
We. Is a movement, eh?
KJ alienda akasema hiyo those scenes in town zilikuwa Photoshop.
KJ hapo ulichoma. Ulichoma. My brother, hapo ulichoma.
Hapo ulichoma.
Sasa ndio wanajitokeza. Nasikia watu wa Twitter huko ilikuwa imewaka.
X went absolutely crazy. Collab Catalyst, good morning. Saying, what is the language of fear? Scaring people into silence? Protesters are like a swarm of bees. The government cannot swat the whole swarm.
Wakorino, make your stand.
New Life, good morning.
Marastafari.
You've sent me a message by the late Malcolm X saying, just know they'll hire one of us to kill one of us just to say it was one of us. Wow. This is a moment. Ni nani mumesalimia? Na nani unasalimia hii wiki? Are we aware of the size of this thing? Hello?
Morning to you. This is mine.
Yes, this is mine, yes.
Yeah, it's my first time calling in.
Karibu sana.
Let me be anonymous for now.
Yes.
Yes, I want to tell the president first to listen to those young guys.
Yeah.
Number two, I'm a patient of a rare form of blood cancer.
Yeah.
Called chronic myeloid leukemia.
Yeah.
And minor, do you know that thing they were saying they want to tax cancer patient or specialized hospital?
Yeah.
I think they are talking about things like that cancer. Cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the government has failed patients. We are traveling to India every day to seek treatment. I think there's something wrong about our country.
Okay.
Yes. And Maina Kageni, we do tests. I am a member of a support group.
Yeah.
We do test to check on our levels.
Yeah.
And it's very expensive. It's around 15,000 and it's done after every 3 months.
Yeah.
And we have an organization and we would like you to support us. Even if you support one person, we will be so grateful.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do?
Yes,
I'm going to support you.
Yes,
I will be giving a donation each and every month.
Yes.
So what I need you to do, please inbox me with the details.
Yes.
On any of my platforms on social media.
Okay.
And I promise you,
yes,
I'll be giving a certain amount of money each and every month. Okay?
Wow.
Yes, Mina. Thank you so much. Even if it is for one person, only one.
It is okay. I will give as much as I can. Sawa?
Yes. Finally, Mina.
Yeah.
This government will not help us of anything.
Yeah.
If there's a way you can assist us, call upon the corporates.
Yeah.
To set up a cancer facility in Kenya to help the poor people of our country.
Okay.
Yes.
I will definitely do that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Do you understand how big this thing is? It's not even about the bill anymore. Did you listen to that young man? Do we now understand where we are?
Ebu tuonge.
Do we get it? Talk to me. We are talking about Gen Z. Even the American youth are releasing memes almost on an hourly basis. We sneezed and Tanzania caught a cough. Now they've got their own list of demands that they weren't met by their government. Do we understand how big this thing is? Because I don't think we are ready for this conversation. But it is one we must have nonetheless. Tony Juniors, good morning. Saying the problem is that they're taxing more and we can't see any change. The money is just benefiting some very few people. It's painful. And just because they are leaderless, do not make the mistake of thinking they are rudderless. Do we understand how big this thing is? Hello?
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Now, my name is Eden.
Yeah.
I may not necessarily fall within the bracket of Gen Z, but I can clearly tell you that I literally feel the frustration.
You can feel it.
I am now 35 years old.
Yeah.
I run a wholesale business.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, I took over the business from my parents.
Yeah.
They decided to go and venture into other things.
Yeah.
And back then,
yeah,
at least you could be able to probably even take a vehicle on hire purchase.
Yeah.
And you'd be sure that you are going to actually pay the vehicle
yeah,
to completion.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, that is not something that you might even try to do.
Yeah.
Ukienda kwa hizi yards za banks,
yeah,
zimejaa magari za watu.
Yeah.
And they're even being sold at throwaway prices, but nobody can really afford them.
Yeah.
Kama ni upande wa passports, nothing is working.
Yeah.
I can tell you that at least mimi naweza sema because I have a daughter, I can tell you that at least I can be able to provide something for my kid.
Yeah.
But if I got the slightest opportunity,
yeah,
I would leave this country.
If you got one opportunity, you would leave this country.
Niambiwe ndio hii.
Yeah.
Mimi na mtoto wangu na bibi yangu, hata kama nimevaa patipati, hivyo ndo nimepanda ndege na nimeenda.
Wow.
Because right now, we have no problem with paying taxes.
Yeah.
But the problem is, we are paying taxes and we are struggling, we are literally begging to get services.
Yeah.
Nothing is working. Mwende kwa hospitali, saizi mpaka kwa mahospitali hizi za serikali, lazima ununue kitabu ndio uone daktari. Daktari ya kutibu akuandikie madawa ununue nje ya hospitali. The roads are bad. Food prices have gone high. Ukikumbuka kama wakati wa the former president, wakati walitangaza kuna hii unga ya 100.
Yeah.
People were scrambling for it. But saizi kuna hata hiyo unga, kuna zile brands zinauza hiyo unga yao zinauzika shilingi 100, but nobody is buying. I have employed 4 people.
Yeah.
And I'm paying them a salary, but I can comfortably tell you, it pains me to see how they are struggling.
Yeah.
Because the money that I'm giving them cannot cater for much. And for the sake of my survival, I can't give them a pay increment. Our leaders are busy hopping from one place to another, splashing money. How do you tell me someone got into a cabinet secretary position a year ago and right now they're driving a vehicle worth 50 million, 60 million? Huyo mtu ni kazi gani hiyo yenye anafanya? Pia sisi tuende tufanye, kwa sababu it seems the rest of a majority of Kenyans are in the wrong trade.
Yeah.
Hii maneno ya vile wanasema sijui waende wakae chini waongee. People have been pleading for the longest time for us to hold a national dialogue. And it has been more of just stamping after every week after week after week after week. Oh, lazima mlipe ushuru. Na saa hizo mnaambia mlipe ushuru. Saa hizo mpaka watu, even their own wives, are being paid from the taxpayers' money, and they're not the ones who are voted in. It's just sad and unfortunate that it's only in Africa where leaders get jobs based on what they say they can do for the people, but not what is expected by the people for them to do to work for them. Hapa hakuna kitu ya kuongea. The finance bill is just wrong from the first letter to the last one. And the problem is not even the finance bill. The problem is just bad governance. Bad governance. We are no longer interested in anything to do with the finance bill. Hiyo lazima waiweke chini. But at the same time, what people are pushing for is that we need a change in regime. It's 2 years and we've had enough.
Okay.
Na hakuna mzuri. Yeah. Let not even the opposition think that that people are fighting for them. We want to just start ile kupress your reset button. What we are no longer interested in what both parties have to say, either in government or opposition, because we will just be recycling the same garbage.
Garbage in, garbage out.
Garbage in, garbage out. We have to change the narrative. We cannot be complaining about tribalism. I love exactly what the Gen Zs are doing, because what a mother tongue yao, hawajui. And to others, to the older folks, they might believe that it is wrong, but I can gladly tell you, I believe that the Gen Zs is the reset button that we have always been looking for. People that don't really cannot communicate in their language, they all speak the same language, and they now share the same burden. Uwe Mkikuyu, uwe Mjaluo, uwe Mnini, they are all sharing the same burden. Hakuna kuongea wanafaa kuongea nao. Either wao decide to step down, and that is the reason why they're even delaying setting up the IEBC. Because they know that they are messing up, and they're messing up bad. Asante.
Thank you. Wow. Just wow.